Okay, Benny, a couple of things on our swing, all related, all early in our swing that I wanted to show you. Is first, as you watch your negative movement here, you can see how you're getting outside of your back foot. I drew that line even slanted that way, and you can still see you're outside. You don't even need my line. You can see how your weight goes too far back outside of our back foot. What that ends up doing is loading more of our leg than our back hip. And it's going to cause some timing issues later on in your swing. And you can watch all the major league samples that we have up there on our website and see they really load their back hip well, but they don't get into their back leg. And what causes that, again, is as we get too far back in our negative movement to where now our weight is outside of our back foot. So then as we start to come forward, you can see, as you look at your back knee, you get a little bit of turnout there, right? That's where we get a little bit stuck into our leg, and you can see how we've got, we're not real level with our hips. And so as we get a little bit stuck on our back leg, it throws off our timing. And now as we're getting to toe strike, we're going to start to turn prematurely just a little bit. So that motion is going to make us come a little bit around the ball. The other thing that I would recommend at toe strike is that we're a little bit more stacked up. You can see you've got a little bit of weight forward here. It makes it a little bit tough on the inside pitch. The other thing is, as you get to toe touch, I know I've been talking a lot of lower half, but I would also recommend that you work on being on more of a 45-degree angle. Getting all the way back here is a little bit long to pull out of, but it's that early move in your swing where your negative movement takes you outside of your back hip, and then you can see as you get that knee turning back, we're a little bit stuck on our back leg. We get a little bit of an uphill stride, which causes us to start to turn. See how your hands are starting to come down a little bit too, even before we get to toe touch. And as we get to immediate preparation, you can see how far forward we've come once we've gotten to heel strike. And I think it's just because of those issues we have early in our swing with the way that we are moving our lower half. And if you look at, this is the big thing I wanted to see with you, a little bit of hip slide, but much better than it was last year. The other thing that we can see is because we've had that movement early, which threw us off, we don't get that real good access to turn against that line through our back knee, our back shoulder, and our head. And again, it's just because we got thrown off a little bit with too much negative movement. Our knee turns out. Now we're a little bit stuck on our backside. We turn a little bit early. And as we get to immediate preparation, we've just committed our hands a little bit. I wanted to just go to the next one here for a sec, because we'll see it again here. Hold on. Sorry. So here we see our negative movement. You can see how far your back hip is outside of your back foot. And that's going to get you to load your back leg more. And then as we take our stride, you can see how we're getting that little bit of uphill, little bit of stuck on our back leg. And then as we are, let me zoom in. See, you can really see your back knee come in on this one. See how we're coming to toe touch? We started to turn already, right? And you can see, again, I think we're a little bit leaning forward there. And then as we get to immediate preparation, our hands have come in a little bit. So the big thing early on, Benny, and I know I hit you with a lot because I'm just trying to make up for some lost time, is as you load, think about loading your back hip. Don't get your backside outside of your back foot. And I think that will help take out some of the timing issues created by this stride that gets a little bit unlevel and a little bit too much stuck on your back leg, because it's that movement there that we want to work on taking out, okay?